Yeah, buddy. What's going on, guys? So we're back with American Truck Simulator. I'm excited to get this back up and going, and I've got some good news and some bad news. But good news is last night was my first night in the 5M server with SLRP. Now, if you guys don't know what that is, check it out on YouTube. Oh my God, what a game changer! So I have a request in to have streaming rights. Once I get that approved, which according to my cousin, he's going to try and push this through a little bit faster because I was told it could take up to a couple of weeks. But he's going to try and push this through a little bit sooner. And this is a setup to where they do live patrols on GTA 5 every other night. So, say for example, if it starts, we'll start out a week. It'll be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So it's every other day that they do this. And it's from 7 o'clock in the evening Eastern Time till pretty much whenever. Usually about 11, 12 o'clock at night. So it's going to be long streams, but very, very entertaining and very, very realistic. So currently, when you apply to the 5M server, you start out as a civilian. So um, last night, like I said, was my first night in there, and I had a blast. I had met up with a group of people that my cousin hooked me up with. We had a blast in there. So I cannot wait to start streaming this. I've been doing a lot of work. I spent probably 4 hours today alone just setting different things up, getting prepared for that. So, Casey Fuller says, yeah, buddy, what's up? What's going on, Casey? I haven't seen you in a long time, buddy. Hope everything's okay. I don't know if you told us this before. Do you still have your truck? No, the truck is gone. Stephen Welch, what's going on, buddy? So, Stephen Welch was, he watches my cousin a lot with that SLRP, and I cannot wait to start streaming this. So, the plan of attack is I'm going to be in that stream every other night. Once I get the streaming rights, I will be streaming it. And then on the off nights that I'm not in the patrol there, we'll be either doing American Truck Simulator, the Flight Simulator, or the Farming Sim. So I'll put polls in the videos, and I'll let you guys decide as to what we want to do. If I went based on statistics, everybody is all about American Truck Simulator. They don't give two shits about the other two. So, I am no longer driving for Z Transportation. I'm currently driving for Pigeon Free. Nice. Is that a local gig you got going? Very, very nice. Hope it all works out for you. So, I have a question because I'm finding a lot of people have either messaged me or commented on some of the videos that YouTube wasn't pushing out the videos. And I have a feeling the reason why that is because I've been very inconsistent. As we all know, I'm not going to BS anybody. It is what it is. I have been inconsistent when it comes to the YouTube streaming. However, that's going to be changing very soon. I know I've said that a million times, but you'll see. So I am going to put a poll up in the stream, and I just want to know if YouTube is setting this up. There you go. So let's get to the game. Oh, let's see. So if you guys remember, we got that load of frozen vegetables going from Salt Lake City to Virginia. We're a little bit more than halfway there. Let me know if the videos... Jeffrey Gamers, some sang. What's going on, buddy? OTR and Tennessee heading to Arizona. Nice run. Stay down south. Stay away from the snow. I can't wait for you to stream GTA 5. Yeah, me neither, man. like I said, Jeffrey's going to be reaching out to somebody and trying to push that part through a little bit faster. Hopefully, I can get the streaming rights. And yeah, I'm beyond excited. I feel like a kid at Christmas. A lot of fun. So, like I said, I spent quite a bit of time setting up the Stream Deck a little bit here and there. The only thing I was able to do as far as like I changed, obviously you guys can tell, I changed the way the beginning of the stream sounds, stuff like that. As far as the button controls, that I'm going to need a little bit of help with, but not a big deal. Alright, looks like we're not getting out of here anytime fast. Can't hear you over the game. Alright, let's fix that. So the desktop audio has got to come down. Down, down, down. Alright, let me know if that's any better. Hang on. That should be better. Buddy, how you doing? Apparently we don't know how to merge here. Exactly the same. Yeah, I've got to get these. Alright, we'll try that. Actually knocked it down quite a bit on that. Let me knock this pull down so I can see the chat. Alright, apparently it doesn't want to go nowhere. Alright, let's do it this way. It's my second load with that company. Alright. Yeah, give it about a month and you'll be able to determine what's going to be a good fit for you. Desktop audio is what I turned on. Why, is it still that loud? Maybe I should have recorded some of this and tested this out. Knock it down a little bit more. Let's try. Edit filters. Let's try this. Wonder if this is what the problem is. Let me know if that makes a difference. They didn't change much to the inside of that. definitely do that too. See, in my headset, it's not that loud because I got the volume down in the headset. Master volume, we could turn... Oh yeah, that was up quite a bit. Let's try that. That's gotta be better. I hope it works out for you. Yeah. Alright. We'll figure the stream stuff out eventually. The other thing I'm going to do is I actually have a microphone set up. Currently it's coming off the microphone on the headset. I want to switch that. Let's just say I can hear the whistle from the truck more than you. It still sounds the same to me. It gets pretty good. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Alright, let's try main sound. That's not doing anything. If I turn this desktop audio down anymore, I might as well just mute the fucking thing. Let's try that. We'll knock the audio in the game down a little bit more. If this doesn't work, then I'm going to start fucking screaming. And April sleeping. Mama Bear got to work tonight. Alright, let's try this. Oops, I'm on that fucking second gear. I see your OBS settings. Sure, come on over. How do you want me to show it to you? Eric says perfect. Alright, so we're getting somewhere. I wonder if... Alright, Jeff, you're going to know more about this stuff than I do. So in Streamlabs OBS, I changed the overlays. And obviously when you change the overlays in the mixer settings, there's a new one in there. It just says, I think it says main sound. I've never seen that one before. I just turned that one down a little bit, and now everybody's saying better. Alright, so, anyways, we're good. Hopefully we can get this load on time now. Such is life. That's alright, we'll get there. Hopefully the audio in GTA, I won't have to play with the settings too much. Finally gets the sound right after, oh damn, this is fine. Yeah, I'm alright. I'm not trying to stress. Ew. So Trucker Al goes into the hospital tomorrow morning, and they're doing a procedure tomorrow. It should be only about 2-3 hours, then I'll be out of there, but seeing that I can't drive, April's got to work tonight, get out of work, and then take me to the hospital tomorrow morning, wait for me to get done, and then come back home. I don't know how I'm going to feel, because for the procedure that they're doing, I'm getting sedated for it. And, but I don't care how I feel, I will be in SLRP tomorrow night. How is it being an owner-op? Not anymore, I'm not. Eric, you probably missed the last stream. I'm out on medical. I've got a couple of surgeries I've got to get done. So I ended up getting rid of the truck. I've actually been home now for almost 2 months. It's been a month and a half, almost 2 months now that I've been home. But I gotta have, I've got a gallbladder that's got 6 polyps on it, so they're removing the gallbladder. And they also found a fist-size hernia, hiatal hernia, so it's right where the esophagus attaches to the stomach. There's a fist-size hernia there. So they're going in to repair that as well. Tomorrow, the procedure that I'm getting done, they're putting a camera down my throat to make sure that there's nothing else going on. And they're going to determine how bad the hernia really is and determine if it's going to be a separate surgery or if they can do both of them all at the same time. So, that's where I'm at. Tomorrow is the scope test, and then from there I get the results on that and start scheduling the surgeries. Yep. The medical stuff is finally catching up to me. Been to jail? Or are you just saying that because of your name? Yep, so Carson Street, yeah buddy. What's going on, buddy? Long time no see. It seems to me that YouTube is actually pushing this video out, so that's good. Finally starting to get my people back. That's a good feeling. So, like I said, Jeffrey he's going to talk to some people, and once I can get that streaming, we're going to be on every night. Every evening we're going to be streaming. Yeah, assault again. Prick hit my sister. Alright. It's worth going to jail for. I mean, if I had any type of relationship with my sisters, if somebody hit one of them, I'd be in jail too. Absolutely. How long did they give you for the assault? Yeah, buddy. Hey, stay put. Thought he was gonna come out. Assault, destruction of property, blew up his truck and smashed the inside of his house. Oh, so you went above and beyond. Gotcha. Hey man, if you're gonna screw it up good. It's always been my motto. If you're gonna go in, make it worth it. Looking into OTR companies, any recommendations? Carson, it depends on what level you're at. You got... How much experience you got? California, you got 1 year experience. Well, he's probably going to unsubscribe after I say this, but please don't. You got CR England, which I don't recommend. You're not going to get paid well, but they're in Fontana. You can check out US Express. I know they have a terminal there in Fontana as well. They're actually like a mile and a half around the corner from CR England. US Express is pretty good. I don't know if they're going to give you the mileage you're looking for. Crete won't take me. No, Crete has a wild hair up their ass for some reason. Apparently now all of a sudden they're turning quite a few people away. Truck sounds nice, sang. We're gonna rob it on Sunday. Yeah, buddy. Oh my god, I can't wait for that. I cannot freaking wait. I mean, especially with everything that I learned last night, and I think, you know, over time, obviously I'm going to learn more and more each night, but, oh my god, Jeff, I had such a freaking blast. I've never laughed so much in my life. And like I said, I mean, you hooked me up with some great people. They were cool as shit. Schneider or Swift? Well, you know, I know a lot of people, you know, they like to bash Swift, but, you know, to be honest with you, if you actually call them up and talk to one of their recruiters, you would find out that they actually have quite a bit to offer people. And yes, they've got a bad name, you know, they've got a bad rep, but if you really don't care what other people think, Swift really is not a bad company to work for. They've got a lot to offer, a lot of different people. No Amazon Prime, because they are the new Swift. Yeah, so is FedEx. I am so excited about SLRP. I cannot wait to start streaming that. Oh crap, I gotta turn. The GPS isn't talking to me. Jeff says we're gonna rock by I would say FedEx more than UPS. If you ever watch, I've got an app on my phone, or not an app, it's kind of like a newsletter type thing, CDL News or something like that. But if you ever look at all of the major pileups that happen throughout the fall and winter, FedEx in every freaking one of them. Every single one of them, there's FedEx trucks. Rusty. Yeah. Well, you know, it's been a while. You know, you forget to shift, forget to turn. You know, I've said this in the past, you know, when it comes to the gaming computers and stuff. And the last few days, I kind of fell back into feeling like I spent more time fixing and repairing than I do just, you know, playing and enjoying. And it's, you know, I'm trying to get everything done the way that I want it to be for this upcoming SLRP stuff. And it's a lot of work. I mean, I'm only about 20% done with what I want to get done. The only reason why I was looking is down the road I want to do owner-operator. I think OTR experience would be good. Yeah, OTR experience would definitely be good for anybody. You know, to me, I mean, in a situation like that, I guess the real question is, it depends on the lifestyle you want. Because OTR is a whole different lifestyle. You know, if you don't have a wife at home, or you have, you know, don't have kids at home, or you know, you have a supportive wife or whatever, then I'd say go for it. I mean, when I started OTR, I was just at the beginning stage. I just separated from a 10-year marriage, 9-year marriage. And OTR was the best thing that could have happened to me at that time. And, you know, a year and a half, 2 years into it, you know, April and I got together. So April had gotten into this relationship with the understanding of, you know, that I'm only home 3 days a month. So for the first, year and a half, 2 years of our relationship, it was her adapting to me being out on the road. Now that I'm home and there's a very high probability that I'm home permanently, it's been a whole different world for her and I. And, you know, neither one of us were sure that we were going to be able to make it. You know, as far as this relationship, you know, with me being home 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, because April and I are very different people in a lot of different ways. We are similar in ways, but we're quite different as well. And there was some concern about our differences becoming a problem. But the way that things have been, I mean, I couldn't ask for anything better. I mean, she's back to work, and she's been working for quite a while now. She's working the overnights. And things have been good for us. Currently, you're doing semi-regional. You like OTR. I liked OTR better as an owner-operator than I did as a company driver, because the companies will restrict you from going home, per se. So like if their policy is, you know, you're out for 3 weeks and home for 3 or 4 days, that's pretty much what you can expect. Now, as an owner-operator, I was able to come home whenever I wanted. And I didn't have to answer to anybody, I didn't have to ask anybody, and it was nice. Hey, we got a tree in the road. Yeah, Carson, you know, April used to do the same thing. You know, when she wasn't working, we'd set it up, and then she came out on the road with me for a couple weeks when I was with Crete. That was fun. I mean, that takes some getting used to as well, because, kind of like a senior citizen, women have to, piss every 2 hours. So, she'd look over and, she'd get hesitant on, telling me that she's got to use the bathroom. She knows that I get frustrated when I got to stop. Because I'd start my shift, I'd drive the whole 8 hours before my 30-minute break before I even stop. But, when she's in the truck, you got to be a little bit more considerate to their needs. And, every 2 hours we got to stop. It can get frustrating at times, that's for sure. Your son-in-law is owner-operator. He's going to help you get your own truck. Nice. Yeah, it's a lot better as an owner-operator. I enjoyed the job itself and the road life, and I enjoyed it a lot more as an owner-operator. I mean, don't get me wrong, you still got headaches. Definitely, in fact, you just have different headaches. Instead of dealing with the companies and their safety shit on their trucks and them calling you every 20 minutes, and instead of dealing with them, you're dealing with brokers. Are there any Kenworth trucks that are automatic? Oh yeah, mine, the one I just got rid of. That was a 2020 Kenworth T680. That was an auto. Have to be considerate to your woman's needs if you want the happy ending at the end of the day. Right. Yeah, buddy. It was a lot of fun though, especially because April, she's done some traveling in her days, and I think the furthest that she's ever went was like Texas. And so I wanted to take April to places that she's never been to before, and well, we definitely managed that. We ended up all the way out in California, and went up to Washington State, through the Dakotas. A lot of fun. Plus it gives them an idea of exactly what it is, that we do out there and what, we go through as a truck driver. So this way when, they're at home, like I said, they have a better understanding of what we're doing. When driving Freightliners, only very good trucks. Yeah, Freightliners are good trucks. I've never had an issue with Freightliners. I don't care what anybody says. All of the Freightliners that I have ever driven, the only issues I've ever had were blown tires, which that's not a Freightliner problem. That's a road problem. Yeah, a lot of fun. Although you see me here on American Truck Simulator in Peterbilt. That's just how it works. Started at England? Yeah. pretty soon I'm gonna have to put the snow mod in this thing. Stephen Welch says, yeah, buddy. Hey Jeff, I'm not sure if you're still in here, but we're supposed to be getting on Discord tonight with, yeah, you know, Harley and the rest of the crew there. Graduated CR England Fontana in September of 2020. Alright. That was a nice facility that they had out there. That was actually one of the better ones. Cleaner. Less than 1,000 miles? Jesus. Sure, it's a good school, but not a good company to work for. Yeah. CR England is a good company if you want to get your CDL fast. I don't feel that between the instructors at the school and the trainers that, well, I don't know about now, but the trainers that they used to have, they don't, I learned more out on my own than I did with any of the trainers or the instructors, by far. In fact, the first time I got in the truck after I passed the CDL test, I got in my trainer's truck, and within 30 minutes, he went to bed while I was driving. Which, I didn't mind. I mean, I was comfortable with it. I mean, I knew we weren't going to run into any problems. But, still, new to the game, 30 minutes into me driving, we had a load. He picked me up in South Holland. Is where he picked me up. South Holland, Illinois. We had a load going down to Tennessee. And he just told me, he goes, yep, follow the GPS and drive. I said, okay. As far as driving, I was comfortable with that. That didn't bother me in the least. But, you know, like I said, 30 minutes into driving, he went to bed. Failed the first 2 times, passed on my 3rd attempt. You were in a 3-bunk truck? Oh, I remember those. Yes, sir, I had one of those 3-bunk trucks. Biggest mistake I ever made. Remember the 3-bunk truck and 2 students of yours? Oh yeah. One of them, I forgot what his YouTube name is, but he gets on every once in a blue moon. Yeah, those two there. Oh my god. Yeah. They were good drivers. I'll give them that. My trainer, Tony, was a good dude. Spent 2 weeks with him. Nice. That's the way to do it, is find a trainer that you actually get along with. Nowadays, that's hard to find. Tell us about those 2 students of yours, Mr. Allen. Oh, we could do student stories all day long. But those 2, I don't know. I probably should have deleted that video. I probably should have never posted that video. But I wanted... The goal of that video was for people to hear the truth, not from me, but from actual students who were going through it. I mean, they had a lot of horror stories about their training and, you know, what the stuff that they went through. But, you know, what you guys saw in that video, they weren't like that driving. I mean, understand that, especially in a 3-bunk truck, the trainer is doing minimal, if any, driving whatsoever. So the 2 students are doing 99.9% of the driving. With that being said, typically you got 1 student driving and the other one sleeping. So those 2 together being awake is very rare. So it was more... You know how, I don't understand why people do this, but like my students, and it wasn't just them, it was every student that I've ever had, they, I don't even know how I want to put it, they changed their personality, per se. They were nicer people to me because I was their trainer. And I pretty much had the control as to when they were going to get off my truck. You know, whether I called up the company and said, hey, yes, they're ready, let's do this, or no, they're not ready. Having that power over them, I got my ass kissed more times than I can even count. So... You know, it's kind of hard. I think I stayed friends with 1 student, which was Jeremy. I haven't even talked to him forever either. But, typically after the students get off your truck, other than you checking on them from time to time, or if something major happens, you'll never see or hear from them again. And some of my students, I was okay with that. In fact, most of my students, I was okay with that. Yeah, there was actually, what, 4 or 5 of them I've actually kicked off the truck. Yeah, those Walmart runs are pretty good. Uh-oh. Please pull in for vehicle inspection. Scream at me and I won't have a reason to be shouting at. Yeah, and that's, you know, that's why I said it. It's hard to find a decent trainer because there are trainers that are like that they'll sit there and scream at you and call your names and your vehicle is not in perfect technical state. Well, what the hell's the matter with my truck? I'm not overweight. You know, it's kind of like my first trainer. I ended up having 2 trainers at Sierra England. The first one I had, he was an ex-Marine sergeant, and he thought I was one of his cadets. And he learned really, really fast that shit wasn't gonna fly. And him and I didn't get along at all. And I actually got off of his truck in Ohio. Because he threatened me that we were going to get a load out to California and he was going to drop me off out in California and make me find my own way back home. So when we got to Ohio, I got off his truck, told him to kiss my ass. I had a friend of mine from New York come get me. And then CR England called me and apologized up and down and this, that, and the other, and they ended up hooking me up with this different trainer who turned out to be cool as shit. But that first one, I swore, as a truck driver, I swear if I ever caught him out on the road again, I was going to jail. And I never did see him again. Come on, people, I need to get over it. Freaking idiot next to me. You know, I even had a student who, at one point, he got into an accident. It wasn't even really an accident. He was pulling into a parking spot. And the guy that was pulling out of the parking spot next to us veered to the left as he was pulling out instead of pulling straight out. And when he turned right, the ass end of his trailer took out my passenger mirror. And I didn't get all hyper about it. I had another student who I caught him talking on his phone, or not talking, but texting on his phone while he was driving, I didn't get all hyper about it. He knew he got busted, and that alone scared the crap out of him that he got busted. And then I had another one who I told him to watch his mirrors as he was turning, and I'm watching him to see if he's checking his mirrors, and he wasn't. And I told him to stop, and he never did. And he ended up taking out 2 street signs. It happens. That's part of training. Unfortunately, I mean, unless you get onto simulators like this, the only way to train somebody the right way is to put them out on the road with, you know, a trainer. And seeing that I have absolutely no control of the truck, it's all dependent on him. I don't know if this is where I gotta go. I know the GPS says so, but I don't know if I trust this thing. I'm definitely taking a curve on this one. You do not want me to pull this thing in there. Yeah, they do. Nope. Somewhere back in here. Oh, that shouldn't be too bad. See if we can get this thing in there or not. Oh, wrong one. Might have to pull up just a little more. Yeah, definitely got to pull up. Should have gave that a little bit more room. Try and keep this as close to the building as possible. But without hitting this wall over here. How long do you have on drive time driving? Is it 8 or 10 hours? What do you mean? In the first part of it? You could drive 8 hours, but within that 8 hours you got to do a 30-minute break, and then you get 3 hours after that, so you could drive a total of 11 hours. That wasn't such a bad back. Alright, so we'll let them unload that. We'll see what else we can come up with. Yeah, buddy. Current job offers. Well, there's not a whole lot where we are. After you get your CDL going solo. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're solo or not. Your time clock on there is going to be... My freaking webcam is loose. I gotta tighten that up. Your drive time is going to be the same no matter what. So, like I said, when you start your clock, within the first 8 hours of driving, you got to take a 30-minute break. After that, you get the rest of... I mean, so say you run 5 hours, take a 30-minute break. The next, when you go driving again, you'll have a total of 6 hours on your clock because you could drive a total of 11 hours. So, like I said, you drive a total of 11 hours on that drive shift. You got to take a 30-minute break within the first 8 hours. After your 11 hours, you take a 10-hour break, and you get a full clock back. Now, they implemented, well, you got the 8-2 split and the 7-3 split now. So whatever hours you didn't drive the day before, okay, so say for example, we'll start out in the morning hours. We'll make this a little easy. So say it's a Monday morning, you start up at 8 o'clock. You go to the shipper, you get loaded, and say you're not feeling well or you don't need to drive, a full 11-hour shift. You drive, say you only did, say 5.5 hours for the day. Now, you can, instead of sleeping 10 hours or taking 10 hours off to get a full clock back, you could sleep 7 hours, take a 7-hour break, and you will get that other 5.5 hours of drive time to drive. So instead of waiting 10, you waited 7, you could drive 5.5 hours. Now, at the end of that 5.5 hours, you have got to sleep the other 3 hours. Not sleep, but you got to take off for 3 hours. Because remember, you only took off 7 hours. So once you take that other 3 hours off, you'll get the remaining of your 11 hours back, which will be 5.5. Because you had 5.5 earlier, you'll have 5.5 again. Billy Raines, long time no see, buddy boy. On your 30-minute break, TOU? What's TOU? Thanks, Billy. How's CRST? Billy's not at CRST, are you? Sounds like you're talking into a fan. Like an echo? Come on, guys. What the hell's the matter with this frickin' thing now? Hold on. How's that? Is that better? See, little things. Little buttons I gotta click just to make it right. Remember when you were a kid and you talked into a fan? Sounds like Darth Vader. Luke. It should be better now. Why is it so dark? Because I don't have the lights on. There. Is that better? Mm-hmm. Yep. Alright, so back to the game. Let's see. Cargo. Fredericksburg. There's not much out here. This is where we get the truth from. Ogden, Utah, New Mexico, and Texas. I'll let you guys decide where we going. There's that pretty face, he says. Luckily, I showed up to tell you. Yeah, thanks, Billy. I don't know what I'd do without you, buddy. It's been so long, and look at, I mean, you come in and you fix my stream for me. 30-minute break is over. Billy's gay. Billy says come to Texas. That's the lowest paying load. Alright, we could do Texas. Oh, it's going up to the Panhandle, right at the border of Texas and Oklahoma. Empty pallets. That's what they want to put inside of a reefer. Not much in the way of the freight either out here. Alright, let's go to Texas. We're going to go down and see Mr. Billy Raines. Here's the thing. This is the part that I don't like, is that I have to pull out of here, check in, and then pull back out. That makes no sense. But we'll make it happen. Oh, actually, no, we don't. I lied. I'm showing the markers over there in the mirror. So I just gotta move the truck over one spot. That I can do. Let's make sure we don't hit the building. We've got all day. Yeah, that's one thing I miss too, is going to Laredo. I always like driving down the 35. Plus, I always like stopping at the that checkpoint where they have the sign. Hey, if anybody goes down there, Billy, you might know. Billy says he hates Laredo. It's been a couple of years since I've been down there that far, but I used to enjoy looking at the number of how many people lost their CDLs for bringing in the immigrants. I'd like to get an updated number on that. Waco, Hillsboro, Austin, and San Antonio. Billy freaking Raines. I haven't heard that name in a long time. What's up? Oh, he's got Whataburger down there. That's, you know what? You guys are probably going to crucify me for this one. I've never stopped there to get one. And when I actually was told how good that place is, I haven't been to Texas since. So I was never got the chance to stop down there. And I really hope I can get out of this joint. I'm gonna have to go to the outside view. I don't know if I can. Oh yeah, I'll be able to get out. We'll just jackknife it a little bit. It's alright. We got this. I want to try Inside Out Burger from Cali. Yeah, Dallas wasn't my favorite either. Especially because they did all that construction down there. The new interstate, the new ramps. None of the GPSs knew anything about it. So you really had to pay attention down there. I'll tell you what though, I miss it. I definitely do miss it. I'd drive through the Bronx at this point. But it is what it is. Still at Crete? No. No, I've been gone from Crete for a long time. When am I going back to Crete? Not happening. No, I think my truck driving days are over. I think even after, I don't know, we'll see. I do miss it, but I think my plan is to find something local after the surgeries. Yeah. I don't know. I might even find something where I work from home. That's something else I've been looking into. Look at this idiot. No, I ain't gonna stay over there. You gotta be a good dispatcher. Yeah, I've thought about it. We'll see. Let's go to Texas. Driving a dump truck. Yeah, I drove dump truck. That's actually what I was doing before I got my Class A. All dispatch should have their CDLs. It would definitely help, that's for sure. I've thought about it. I had one offer. She wanted me to be a recruiter, but I had to go out fishing. And what I mean by that is like social media sites, you know, Facebook and TikTok and Twitter and Snapchat, YouTube, and you know, I got to go fishing for people who are looking to either obtain their CDL or are looking for a new opportunity. And I recruit them, you know, I get their information and their experience and what they're looking for, and then I match them up with a list of companies that I'm contracted with. And I thought about doing that. You know, that would have definitely brought back Tats. You guys remember that? Trucker Ales Talk Show. But, I don't know. It was commission based, and I've got a problem with the truth. You know, and I don't lie to people, and I don't, you know, withhold information. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything or paint a prettier picture than what it needs to be. I just didn't think that I would fit well as a recruiter. Yeah, I was supposed to frickin' turn there, damn it. Whoopsie. Not sure how I should take that, Billy. Just saying. Yeah, you can definitely drive a dump truck with a Class A. Yeah, you can get a pup trailer too. You can do that. You can do shit, pretty much anything really. If Crete was in California, I would work for them. It's a good company. Yeah, they are. Did Crete ever say why they wouldn't take you? Or is it because you live in California? Should get back into streaming football games? Smart ass. Yeah, I did my time for that. Spent 3 months in freaking YouTube jail for that stunt. Somebody just sent me something on Discord. Actually, just the other day. Somebody got fined like $15,000 for streaming a baseball game. That's insane. It's like, shit, that could have been me. But the thing is I didn't make any money off of that either. I didn't monetize it. I didn't do it to make money. I did it for the truck drivers and, you know, for anybody that wasn't able to see the Super Bowl. I did it for them. Crap, I gotta turn. Almost missed it again. What's the matter with this, Billy? You got a lot of ideas, Billy. What are you doing? How's your streaming going? Got a lot of ideas there, buddy boy. One of the things that I'm wondering, I mean, I've never really been a big alcohol drinker, and a lot of that is because of my stomach, the issues that I was having. And I'm wondering, after the surgery, if that's going to fix that problem. Might have to look into some bourbon. You'd know if you were subbed. Yeah, that is true. No, I went through that whole YouTube channel, and I mean, I don't talk to Nip or any of them anymore, so. Speaking ever watches me. Even Trucker Will. He's never gotten. Once in a blue moon, he'll stop into a live stream and say hey, but he doesn't hang out. They're too far stuck on that TikTok crap. I don't know. I don't talk to Nip anyways. He's never been the kind of person that I talk to on a regular basis. That is one guy that's got more shit than a septic tank. I was completely off here for once, making my comeback. There you go. Yeah, I was off for about 2 months, and it was just, I was busy, you know, doing the whole owner-op thing, and I tried to make a YouTube video, and I found out what I was doing wrong. It would take 3, sometimes 4 days to upload a video to YouTube. And I, for the life of me, couldn't figure out why. It's because I'm trying to upload the video in 4K. But, you know, it's just, I don't know, I lost interest in it. I prefer doing videos like this, you know, live streaming, playing video games, you know, talking to people. That is what I miss. I miss the interaction with the people. Because, I mean, I've got a lot of good people on my stream. A lot of good people. Oh, shit. Alright, so we're going to come to a freaking stop now here. This is ridiculous. And of course, there's a whole line of cars. This is freaking crazy. I'll never get out of here. I'm gonna have to stop traffic back here. Or try to. Am I still doing the farm sim? I still have the farm sim, yes. I haven't been on it in a while. Well, actually, I can't say that I got on the other night just to make sure that it was all working good. And this is actually the first time in a long time that I could say that every game that I own is modded and working properly the way that I wanted it to in order to stream. And so yes, it is up and running. Will I stream it? I don't know. We'll see. I can. I might stream it and see how it goes. I never really had good, I mean the stream itself went well, but I never had a good view count off of that. My biggest views come from American Truck Simulator and just me talking in general. But I know for a fact that when I start streaming the 5M server, that's going to turn this channel around. We're going to get a lot of people coming in on that one. like right now, the way that I've got it set up is I've got three, I think they're either 50 or 55 inch screen monitors, and they're in surround. That's what's playing right now. And then I've got a fourth monitor that's mounted up on the wall in the middle. That's a 43 inch screen that has a stream on it. And then I have a MSI gaming laptop sitting next to me that I can also operate the stream from. Whether or not I keep it this way, I don't know. I might knock the game down to one screen and then utilize the other three screens for other stuff, but we'll see. Oh crap, we gotta get gas soon. Fuel. Not gas, fuel. Daylight out again, finally. Don't do it. I just realized something. Billy Rains has a moderator wrench. This is the first time Billy's been in my stream in probably a year, if not longer. Well, that truck's totaled. didn't do refrigerator, would you do intermediate? Yeah, I wouldn't have any issues with it. Intermodal. Flatbed, I've never had any interest in flatbed. And, you know, reason being is, you know, throwing them tarps and chains around and strapping and being out in the, like now, it's raining. You know, being out in the pouring rain, having a tarp, and it's just never been attractive to me. That's why I didn't mind reefer or dry van, because I didn't care what the weather was. It could be 10 below zero or 130 degrees. It didn't matter. You know, and that's another thing. I don't do the heat very well. And getting out, spending, you know, 45 minutes or, you know, a half hour or whatever, however long it takes to tarp your load in 130 degree heat, sweating and all, no, I'm all set. I'm not 18 anymore. Tanker I can do. I actually have my endorsement for that. I've taken, as an owner-operator, you come into these loads that there's enough liquid or enough tanks on the truck where it's required to have a tanker endorsement. I've taken a couple of those. You just got to be, you know, more careful with it. Cracking them up in here today. I gotta get fuel. This is where I turn in or not. Let's get an outside view. You can blow your horn at me. Well, you can't get gas there or fuel there anyway. Ruh-roh. May have taken a wrong turn. This guy blowing his horn. I thought I could get fuel down there. Davey Hunt trucks governed at 65 cruise, 62 pedal. Yeah, that's what Creek was, but they just increased the speed of their trucks. They're up to 65 on the pedal and 68 on the cruise. No, I pulled off to get fuel, but apparently I made a wrong turn somewhere. So look at, I mean, this road's not even on the map. This guy really beat me. Oh, it's a boss. There we go. We're gonna have to turn this bus around somehow. No. Typical. See, you want to sit there and blow your horn? I'm going to make you sit there and wait. Cool truck, he says. Yeah, buddy. Am I going to make it? Oh, it's going to be close. If I take his front end off, maybe he'll stop blowing his horn. There we go. We made it. Yeah, that's right. I haven't done an outside view. Yeah, that's the beast. I like the blue lights on it. Well, I saw on the map it had the gas station. I thought we could get fuel here, but we're not. I was in the right gear. Buddy, a lot easier to do when you got a drone view. definitely miss being out on the road. There we go. Definitely get fuel out here. Asshole. How about a photo op? Unfreaking believable. Yeah, that works. Yeah, you sit there and do what you gotta do. He cut me off. I'm sitting there driving down here and he's coming off the interstate and he pulled right out in front of me. I slammed the back end of his truck. We're gonna stop here at the Loves. Good times. You know, of course it had to be a cop. Wait, there's no truck sitting out here at the fuel aisle while you go in and take a shower? Wait, what? First time for everything. Coffee time? Ooh. If only. I'd have to get up and go make my own coffee to pay for sleeping. Don't you love it when out of everyone it's a cop? Yeah, no kidding. You know, somebody who, like us, they're out on the road and, you know, driving all day long. You'd think that they'd figure out how to do it at some point or another. Alright, let's go shut her down. We have plenty of parking here at the Loves. I want to take this corner spot. Those are always my favorite spots. The ones up here in the right of the corner. Because then where I lay my head down. Farm boy, what's up, buddy? Yeah, this way when I lay my head down, my head's not next to a running motor. Isn't Farm Boy Aiden? Parking spot. If I could just learn how to park. Definitely get closer to that curb. No bueno. Yeah, I know. I suck at freaking parking today. Hey, sometimes we have our good days, sometimes we have our bad days. You know, it's almost like the easiest parking spots are the hardest ones to get into. Or we make it look harder. Now see, that's the other thing. If you look in this mirror, look how nice and straight that is. You look in this mirror, it's like Helen Keller parked this thing. So let's get out and look. Oh no, we Helen Kellered it all day. Oh, that's better. That's more better. Yeah, buddy. Whew. I feel like I just drove 11 hours. He says, come on now. Hey, man. It's my first day solo. Yeah, buddy. So, um, yeah, tomorrow, like I said, I've got um, a procedure that I've got going on first thing tomorrow morning. So, and then SLRP is going to be on tomorrow night. So, unfortunately, unless I get a notification tonight or tomorrow that I'm okay to stream, or that I've been approved to stream, then unfortunately we won't be streaming tomorrow. However, Saturday, um, I have nothing going on, so we will either be in the airplane, might be in the farm, or we may finish this load here and pick up another one. Haven't decided on that yet. So, I do also want to make a video of me transitioning into that SLRP, Silver Lining Roleplay is what it stands for. But transitioning into that. So I'm actually going to do a flight. I don't know where from yet. It may be from, say, for example, like my home city where I'm at now to Los Angeles, which would be clear across the country. It'd be a coast-to-coast run. But because that's where GTA 5 is based out of, is Los Angeles or Los Santos. So I may do a video transitioning over to that type of stream. I don't know. But yeah, that's going to do it for today. And then I'll see you guys on Saturday.